Welcome back. We're going to talk. We'll talk a little bit of RF, I think, now. And we've got Stuart Brown from Cobham. Hi, Stuart.
Hi,
Thank you for coming on. Now, Cobham, one of the major players in this arena.
Yes.
For those who don't know, first of all, tell us a little bit about Cobham and where you originate.
Okay. Cobham is a very big company, of which we are just a small part.
Yep.
It's a £2 billion company, specialising in video surveillance.
Yep.
We've recognised that the technology used in video surveillance is exactly the same as used in broadcast, so we've formed a small team to push present the technology in form factors that broadcasters can use, and the main application for that is wireless camera systems.
Right, so you have camera systems you can put on the back of your standing camera.
Typical one is this.
Yep, if we put that on here, we have a nice camera to show.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's... you can see it's got the battery connectors on there. It literally just clips on the battery. It's a fairly standard thing.
Yes.
We've sold an awful lot of them. People seem to like them. They work very well.
And I've seen many camera back systems in my time.
I can imagine.
One thing I do notice about this is it does look smaller than a lot of others that I've seen.
Yes.
And not over heavy. One of the issues they've always, especially camera guys that I know, running RF kit on the back of they have to have shoulders like Arnold Schwarzenegger used to have in order to.
I mean, this is actually slightly bigger than our standard one. This is the 500 milliwatt version, so this is a high power unit that gives you much better range. The other key thing with our stuff is it's very low power consumption. So this this uses 10 watts of power, whereas a lot of our competitors are 20, 25 watts, which again means you have to have bigger batteries, which adds to the weight. And, you know, so that's where we're coming from.
And say there's a military background with Cobham. These things are built to last.
Yes.
Reliability, obviously, in a military environment is key.
It is.
And in broadcasts,
people's lives rely on your equipment working in that arena. So, although people sometimes you think the same was happening in broadcast, the way people get upset when things go wrong. Nobody dies, but so the stuff's built. It's all built in the same place by the same design team. So,
understood.
Yeah.
So another thing about camera back systems is they can be very complicated to set up, and you need RF engineers on site and things like that.
Yeah.
How's it work with Cobham?
It's fairly straightforward. It has a control panel on the side, so when you power it up, the first thing it offers you is a list of 16 presets. So you can simply dial. At the most basic level, you simply dial in the preset you want, which is pre-programmed probably by some engineers. Hit the go button and it's done. Brilliant.
Technology is always moving on.
Yes.
I mean, this is certainly smaller than a lot of RF units I've seen before. Where do you see things going as far as these units?
This is our latest one, which we've launched at IBC. We're launching this year. That is the same as that.
Okay, we're going to put these next to each other so you can see this here. Give me an idea. Right, so here we go. With my special little camera. Hold a second, this might help. Right, here's a Bic pen lid for you. Okay, that's my little finger. This is not big, is it?
No, it's not big. So this is full HD broadcast specification, high profile H.264 encoding, 100 milliwatts RF power output, which is what most standard wireless camera systems run at.
I'm trying to get over how small this is. I've got to get people to actually appreciate the size of this. Here we go.
Your Euro coin.
Here's a Euro coin for you. Let's do this. Euro coin. How many milliwatts? 100 milliwatt, and this is Cofton?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a full broadcast quality, long range microwave link.
I can see many advantages of something this small. Not least the camera guy's shoulder and the chiropractor fees will be an awful lot less.
I mean, on the stand we've got one mounted on a small, JVC camera.
Yes.
Just to emphasise the fact that you can put it on the camera and you don't even know it's there.
Yeah.
Obviously, the primary application for this is body worn. All the trend now is to point of view cameras for referee cameras and batsman cameras and jockey cameras. We took an order yesterday for 10 of them for a referee cam system.
So even though it's so small, we're still getting a decent range out of this.
Yeah. It's the same range as our standard camera back.
Right.
Power consumption is down to 7 watts as well, so battery goes even longer. It runs quite cool. So because miniaturizing things is one thing, but you've still got to get the heat out of them. So if If you make things something really small, but you don't get the power consumption down, it just glows red hot, and you have to mount it to a huge heatsink. Defeats the object.
And of course, there's many drone operators out there who are now watching this and currently wetting themselves because they can get themselves.
Well, obviously, this can significantly increase their run times.
Yeah.
Because it's all about how much weight the thing's carrying. So this is 800 grams, 900 grams. This is 75.
Unbelievable.
So that's your run time's gone up from a few minutes to maybe tens of minutes.
And with cameras getting smaller and smaller, as they'll see, so you don't need to have a massive, great big Sony camera on your shoulder to get the quality now. People are buying smaller cameras, which you couldn't arguably fit something this size on.
You wouldn't fit that on there.
There's now an option.
That's the idea.
So you say you're taking orders for this. If people wanted to, when is it due to ship?
Shipping will be Q1 next year, so New Year, so this side of Q1. So
it is amazing. This is a full HD version as well. You do a standard def version?
We do a standard definition one. I've got that here. That's blinking. This is even. Hang on, let me get it out of my pocket.
It's always amazing when something so TV. Small you lose it in your pocket. Yeah. Look at that. Okay.
Well, these are the comments we've had of this. Is that it's getting so small now that people they will get lost.
Yes. There you go. It's not big, is it? So this one can do standard def.
Yeah.
And this is your HD one.
Yeah.
So if you didn't need HD, and you want to go even smaller. You've got.
If you just want a monitoring feed to, that the pilot can.
Absolutely.
Can look at, then that's the
and
thing
as you say, it's Cofton as well, so there's no delay.
And the same range, and you'll get the same range, line of sight, 2-3 kilometres if you need to.
Absolutely amazing. Stuart, thank you. If people want to find out where you are here at IBC, whereabouts will they find you?
We're stand 1F41 in Hall 1.
Hall 1, it's actually right on the edge, isn't it?
Yeah, between four, we've got, because half of our stand has satellite equipment on it, so that side faces Hall 4 and our side faces Hall 1.
Literally in between the two.
Yes.
Information for this, is this on your website?
It's all on the website, yes.
Excellent.
www.cobham.com.
Stuart, thank you very much for coming on.
No problem.
Absolutely amazing. I haven't seen anything like that before. It's just truly amazing. Thank you very much. I assure you now, this is not a camera trick. They are genuinely that small. Go and have a look at their website. Of course, if you're in Amsterdam and you're coming to IBC, definitely get to their stand and have a look. They are amazing. Very impressed for sure.